What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel, and thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you enjoy this video, please hit that like button for me. Alright, I have a unboxing and first impressions for you guys, and I haven't been doing a lot of these lately. Although I've unboxed a lot of knives, I haven't been doing first impressions videos. But this is one that I think deserves to get its own first impressions, because I've watched a lot of videos on these knives, or this brand of knives, and have set pretty high expectations for them. Not this model in particular, but just the brand in general. I've watched a lot of videos on a lot of the different models. And first off, this knife was sent in to me by Nick Riggi, or Knife Shop by Nick on Instagram, or in Riggi Knives. You've seen a video of the Jersey here recently. Knife I got in, prototype. It's his knife design, and that knife will be out soon. Great knife, man. Great knife. And it's going to be very affordable for what you're getting with that knife. But this knife was sent in by him for a knife sale, along with another knife that I will be doing an unboxing and first impressions of. Actually, I'll probably just be doing I don't know if I'll do a first impressions. I've already had one here before, so it won't be a first impressions, but I will do an unboxing and just show it to you guys. But right off the bat, this knife sale is going to be a little different than my normal knife sales. This isn't going to be a big one where there's 50 to 100 knives, or however many. This is going to be about 10 knives, and they're all going to be more premium knives. So keep an eye out for that. It will be out by next weekend. So today is Friday the 7th, and it will be out by the following weekend. So keep an eye out for that. And there's a lot of cool, well, not a lot, but there's like about 10 really cool knives that are going to be in that. So all right, let's jump right into this. If you read the title, you already know what this is, and I want to be very careful here. I don't want to damage the box. One thing I will say right off the bat, for what this is and what this costs, the packaging is not very impressive. I expected more. For some reason, I thought it was going to show up in a Pelican case. But again, this is me setting high expectations, right? Too high of expectations. Well, there's the giveaway. If you know that logo, you know what this is. Or at least you know what brand it is. Sorbus Group. And I'm assuming that's Russian writing. Just curious. One other thing I want to say real quick. There's a lot of shit going on in the world today, guys. And there's a dick measuring contest going on between different people in power. And what I want to say is that just like an American knife maker has nothing to do with all that shit, or a Ukrainian knife maker has nothing to do with any of that shit, a Russian knife maker has nothing to do with that shit either. He's not involved, right? He has nothing to do with it. He just wants to live his life in peace, make knives, do what he loves. Nobody wants to see the shit that's going on in the world today. And I don't know him personally, but I'm sure he feels just like I feel, and just like American knife makers feel. So let's leave the politics out of it, okay? Yes, this knife is made in Russia, but this guy's not involved in all the crap that's going on in the world today. So, all right, this is the Shirogorov Neon. And right off the bat, this overlay or inlay, I really like it, whatever it is. Does it say what it is? Crazy Micarta. I thought it was Micarta, but I didn't know it's Crazy Micarta. But yeah, it is Crazy Micarta, but it's polished to a very smooth feel. Feels more like a G10. But look how they've layered all those different layers of micarta and cross-cut it. I really like that a whole lot. I wonder if that has anything to do with the name Neon. I'll have to do some research. This is just first impression, so I'll do a quick overview video of this before the sale. But yeah, I really like the way that looks. It's like a topography, but with different colored micarta. Really cool. All right. My expectations are extremely high for the action of this knife, so am I going to be let down? Well, let's find out. I'm not going to try to fell it right now. I'm just going to flick it or flip it. Ooh, it has a stiff detent. That's a good thing though. It definitely has a stiff detent. It has a great detent actually. Let's try the push button. Oh yeah. Light switch. Where's the detent brake at? It's a little late, but I'm not hitting it because I'm just holding the lock bar over and it's going right past it, so. Keep in mind, I'm not straight vertical right now, but yeah. If you just push that lock bar over, the blade's just going to come down and hit you right in the nail. Great detent. I don't know, that's not surprising to me, honestly. I expected it to have a great detent, but it's always nice to feel it, you know. Right there's where you can really tell the way that blade just pops in there. Makes a nice pop on the close. Yeah. Everything's nice and chamfered. There's your bear logo. Look at that Micarta. I'm surprised we don't see more of that, because that looks really good, and the finish on it's super nice. I'm surprised we don't see more knife makers using that. I see a lot of that Mexican blanket Micarta and stuff like that, but man, this looks even better in my opinion. I really like that. I will check the pocket clip and let you know about that in the overview, but it is not on the lock bar. It's sitting right on the edge of the scale or the frame here. So I'm sure it's going to work great, especially with how they polish this micarta. It's going to slip in and out of your pocket really nicely, I'm sure. Got a lanyard hole, but look at this. Look at those 3 little pins there. What's that all about? What is that all about? That's very different. Never seen anything like that before. Like I said, I'm going to do some research on this knife before the overview and before the sell. But yeah, that's very different. Never seen anything like that before. If you know what that's about, is that just meant, I don't know. It's very different looking. Alright guys, that is the Shirogorov Neon. Thank you so much, Nick, for sending it in. I'm sure you're watching this, Nick, but if you made it this far, thank you so much, Nick. And yeah, I'm excited to play around with this a little bit and research it and give you guys the details and put it up in the next knife sale. So, alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys on the next one.